So, but anyway,
Good morning, everybody.
we get you
I hope everybody took up for me because Ron, am I okay?
there you go. Now you're right. Okay.
Okay. Have to have my beautiful mother behind me watching my back for me.
I did. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And yeah, they had your back today. I was messing with you because it was so much fun. Because you weren't here to defend yourself, so I took advantage of it.
I love our crew. They'll take up. We'll take up for each other.
Yes, we will. So this past week saw a lot of things going on with Black History Month kicking off. There have been several things going on. The whole city is lighting up with Black History Month, and that's why I like seeing everybody coming together. I like to have the 11 remaining months doing the same thing, Black History, all year around. Because
Absolutely, absolutely. Because we start out strong with MLK,
yeah,
and so if we can just keep it going all 12 months.
but
And then, when we have Juneteenth come up, it really kicks in. So for
yeah,
Texas, especially. So,
we'll get it going. I was reading an article today on how the East Side got started, and I was amazed when um Spain came in here from the Canary Islands, and they came here to settle in. But the Spaniards, they were prejudiced back then. Any Spanish person that was dark skinned, Indian was dark skinned, Mexican that was dark skinned, they threw them on the east side of the river, which basically
are
made.
you serious?
Yeah,
I never heard that.
I read that today. And that's how really the East Side got started. And the churches was involved a lot. There was no politicians back then, but the ministers and deacons was the appointed politicians back then, where that was the only safe haven with the racial stir that was going on that they could go to for shelter. So that
That's
was
very
something.
interesting. Very interesting. But it makes you wonder because in most cities, all the East Sides are minority
Yes.
in most cities. So it's like, how does that happen? So wherever you go, look for the East Side.
And then if you notice on the east side too, it's all the industrial parks and chemical parks and all that over there is on the east side of any town. It doesn't make a difference what it is. And it could be small cities. Cities like Luling, Lockhart, on the other side of the tracks. You go to them small cities on the other side of the track, it's all Black community. So, and it's usually, like you said, the east side. I don't know, but that's how it is. A little bit of history for us right here on what's happening with Sharon. So what's happening, Sharon?
Absolutely. Everything is always happening in San Antonio. San Antonio is one of the most diverse cities. You can pick whatever you want, whether it's rock and roll, whether it's Latin music, mariachis, R&B, whatever you want, you can find in San Antonio. Country Western is big down here. And so it's no reason to sit at home unless you want to sit at home.
Yes, I hear you on that. And let's dab in with the cowboy breakfast that didn't take place this year because they have a sponsor, but they did have other cowboy breakfasts that somebody told me, Skip told me he played at one, and Skip has a band called System X.
X. System X.
System X. They added an O to it because it's System XO, and he played at a place, and he said he was astonished on how it was and they've been doing it for years over there. But we know about the big one that takes place off 410 at Cowboys Hall. We know about that
Yes.
right there, and that
At
one
one
right
point,
there.
I heard it was going to be at Stetson's. Did they change it?
I don't know. I don't know, but the rodeo is coming up. So I think people went out there to get those free tacos and everything. That was a mean place. So, but yeah, but now we got Black History Month in the midst of all that. We got Mardi Gras coming up. What's the one with the leprechaun? St. Patrick's Day
St.
coming.
Patrick's Day,
Yeah.
Fat Tuesday, all of that stuff coming up.
Right in the middle of Black History Month.
Mm.
So, but we will keep things going. So what happened last week? Where do you go to last week?
Okay, last week, let's see here, where do we start? On Mondays, she has something every night. That girl is just so wonderful and make sure everybody is entertained all week long. On Monday, she has the line dancing. And so Vishura went and did that last week and this week. So she's learning the line dances for us. So we'll have to catch up to her. That girl has so much energy. So I'm like, go ahead and learn it and then you can teach me. So anyway, people enjoy line dances. So that's one thing. You don't need a dance partner. You just get out there and learn the footwork and everything is good. Okay. Last week was when that snowstorm or ice was supposed to come. And so a lot of people stayed at home. We missed Dr. Takovia's birthday party, but we'll have to reschedule that. But anyway, G Train was there and she was the KJ. It was like everybody get on board because when G Train starts moving, the train is on. So anyway, we had a really, really good time, California style karaoke. She and Crystal handed out the scratch offs. So everybody was interested and doing the scratch offs and everything. So we're like, oh, that's a good little touch. But yes, G Train did her thing. She kept it moving. Everybody got up. We hadn't seen Glenn in a while. So Glenn, everybody got up and sang and did their thing. And we just laughed and had a good time, but we kept our eye on the weather though. 1 minute it said 4 o'clock, the storm is coming in. Next thing it dropped down to midnight. So you should have seen us hurrying up to the car.
Yeah.
Everybody made it home safely, thank goodness. But we always have a great time at Horizons and More. Okay, so then karaoke Dee is everywhere. So she was at Santa's last week on Thursday and Sunday. She was also on Friday. She was at the social venue off of W.W. White and Roland. And so whenever you get a chance or you hear karaoke Dee is going to be somewhere, you need to follow suit. And so I heard everybody had a great time at both locations. Uh, DJ Music Man he's also on Sundays and Thursdays with karaoke at Uptown 78 on FM 78. And so DJ Music Man, both of them, him and Dee, they sing, they dance, they just really entertain. So them and G Train, you're in for a good time. Okay, and also on Friday, we went to La Cheladas. Every first Friday, we go to La Cheladas to see NCS 050. New York, Chicago, San Antonio, and that's Leroy, Scooter, and Jeff. Okay, and so the surprising thing about last week, two of them in the band had a birthday, which was Leroy and Scooter on the same day, February 2nd. And then Jeff's wife, Risan, had a birthday on February 2nd. So all three of them were celebrating their birthday and just three sweet people.
Yeah.
I'm like, how amazing for that many to be born on the same day in the same group and everything. And so she manages them and keeps them in order. And she might have to pop that whip on those three.
I know.
But
I know.
they are so sweet, all of them.
I know what you mean. I'm going back to the legends. We had them on the show last week,
Mm-hmm.
and it was a mix up on my end. For some reason, I know how I booked two Zooms, and I was on one, they was on the other. I was saying, where are they? They're saying, where am I? So finally, we figured that out. But I tell you what, when they got on, they showed out on the interview. They are cut ups.
They did. I watched it, and they were so good. They were just everybody's full of energy. Matter of fact, we went to see them on Saturday. They were at the Black Clover Pub, and this is out on Stone Oak, I believe, Joe's Mossburger or Stone Oak, out a good little ways. But that was the first time we had ever been to Black Clover Pub. And everybody was friendly. We packed the house. I mean, the legends had people, friends, family, everybody packed the house. So I heard that they were going to be invited back. And they put on such a good show. And the ladies behind them, they were working that door and they were doing their thing. They were all dressed just beautifully, and they had this show really put together.
Good, good. I like hearing that.
Yeah, so the legends, there's Larry, the dancer. He was out there turning flips and moonwalking and doing his thing. There was Duke Daddy. There was Ty, the baby of the bunch, Fish, and Black Mike. And I mean, they all put on a wonderful show. Then they had the food truck, had very good barbecue out there. Me and V went outside and spoke with them, and they were from New Braunfels, the Mighty Oak Barbecue. And they had sausage and burgers and sausage wraps and burgers and just about anything you could want. And so we told them we were going to be making a trip down to New Braunfels to check them out. But anyway, all the way around, that was a very good show at the Black Clover Pub. So the legends really showed out. Oh, and opening for the legends was MFS, Music for Your Soul. And they really put on a good show. So, excuse me. So to have two great acts in one night, it was worth the money.
All right, good, good. I like hearing that. Getting out.
Very worth the money. Cheryl went to go check out My Feet on the Street. She went to go check out Luna's also on Friday. And it was a band there called Sugary and Cold Sweat. She said that they put on a great performance and that they are a must see. So if you ever hear of Sugary and Cold Sweat, go check them out. Old school R&B. She said they did a wonderful job. And so she had fun dancing the night away. Okay, now some of the things coming up for Valentine's Day. The Mac's Valentine's Brunch on February the 12th, 2:30 to 4:30, Horizons and more. There's going to be mimosas, chicken and waffles, etc., etc. So make sure you take your sweetheart. And if you don't have a sweetheart, take yourself out to Horizons and more for Valentine's Day. And the Mac is just as sweet and crazy as you ever want to see somebody. So go check him out. Okay, let's see here. On Thursdays, I've got to find out for sure, because at first we heard Fridays would be karaoke at Nobles, but now all the ads seem to be saying Thursday, so we need to find out for sure. But anyway, if you're in the Cibolo area, go check out Nobles nightclub, and they have the steppers, they have line dancing, they have karaoke, and very nice organization out there. Okay, February 8th, it says SA Transit playing the hits of Chicago, Fitzgerald's Bar and Live Music Venue, and 3 others. Okay. That Tuesday is on February 21st from 6 p.m. to 2 a.m. It's hosted by Who Dat Nation of San Antonio.
Who that?
DJ, huh?
I was saying, who that? Who that?
Who that? DJ Blessed, bringing the heat, bringing the beat, bringing the heat. They're having gumbo and crawfish. And so go check out Who Dat Nation of San Antonio, hosted by Who Dat Nation of San Antonio, 6 p.m. to 2 a.m.
Also, tomorrow night at Uptown 78 Lounge is stepping and ballroom lessons from 6 to 8 p.m.
Tomorrow? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Because tonight is the karaoke with the band.
Yes.
Tuesday nights. Are you going tonight?
Every time I show up, y'all tell me it's past my bedtime, my curfew. I'm afraid to even show up over there anymore. All I get is rocks thrown at me, missiles, rockets, lions, and tigers and bears. Oh
Oh my.
my.
You know we love
I,
we love you.
I know I'll probably pop in there like I normally do for like 5 or 10 minutes and get home. So yes. Oh, let's not forget that we got Les Day in San Antonio with your MCV and DJ Pam at Midtown on February 19th.
Okay.
And
Sounds good.
and that,
Chastity's place. That should be very nice.
and that starts at 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. That's who that's for. That's for all these seasoned veterans that want to be out till 2 o'clock in the morning. 5 to 9 is just right for them. They get home in time to watch the news and sit back in some Epsom salt.
Right. That is no joke.
Yeah.
Okay, so then let's see here. Okay, some save the dates. We have March 25th. Kim Lettucey and Music Soul Child. They're going to be at the Joe Freeman Coliseum, and that's going to be an outstanding show. Lettucey, I can listen to her 24/7, especially when she does anything for you. So that is a beautiful song. And Music Soul Child and Kim, I know that's going to be a great show. So it says from 8 p.m. to 10:30 p.m. So that sounds like a party to me at the Joe Freeman Coliseum. And next door to them, stop next door and get some barbecue. And go ahead and tell us about that place.
What place?
Next door to the Joe Freeman Coliseum, the barbecue.
Oh, that's Ball Hogs. That was built by kids and managed by kids. Herbert Brown, I hope I said his name right. I think so. He turned around and got kids out there, and what he does, he teaches the kids about the restaurant business, and they usually work there anyway between 3 and 4 months before we kick them to the curb. That's my way of saying it. But he let them go out and they're hired by other restaurants like McDonald's and Burger King, and them kids become managers to them places.
Managers, yeah.
Yeah, so he's doing a great job, and the barbecue is great. The atmosphere is great. I mean, Ball Hogs is.
I see Sandy walking around, and I'm like, okay, show the food.
And she ate the food already.
Yeah, so she's covering it very well. So I can't wait to get out and go try them.
Also, don't forget to save the date for March 3rd at Noble Lounge. There's somebody important is going to be out there. You know
who is that somebody?
You know who that is? That's WSN Radio and me. I'll be playing music out there, be playing some stepping, old school, some old hip hop back in the day. So we have that going on.
Uh-oh.
Yes, and the cover is $5. This is one of Coco events that she does once a month out there, and it's the first Friday of each month. So that's
Coco's got it going on. So that should be a lot of fun. And she has something going on at the Diva Ranch also, doesn't she?
Yes, football. I got my big screen going out there, and she's gonna have a Super Bowl party out there. And that's what she's gotten on. And so far, the weather look like it's going to cooperate. It's going to be nice.
Wonderful. Because the Diva Ranch is so relaxing, and it's a beautiful place to go and just relax and enjoy the outdoor weather if it permits, and to get that sunshine on you and get the fresh air. Now that's living, and so she makes you feel so welcome and warm when you come out to her place. So go Diva Ranch, and all her buddies are just so wonderful. So I'm
Yeah.
looking forward to that.
Okay, it was one thing. Somebody just asked the time. I didn't give the time for that stepping in ballroom lessons at Uptown 78 tomorrow night. It's from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m.
Tomorrow night, 6
Yeah.
p.m. to 8 p.m.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Another save the date, March 25th, Saturday, the Love and Happiness Show at the Techport Arena, San Antonio, Texas. And the list of artists will be coming soon. So March 25th, we still have a ways to go. So they're getting their list of people together. But it's going to be at the Techport Arena. I've never been there before, so that would be interesting to check it out.
Isn't there a new place on Broadway? Somebody told me, but I can't think of the
The
name of it.
Bucks, yes, we went there. And Saturdays, I think, is their biggest popping night or whatever. It was a nice, diverse crowd. The club is very nice. They had some big VIP sections. So, like, if you want to have a birthday party or whatever, they had it dressed up very nice inside. They had a couple of food trucks outside, which served some good food. The staff was really nice and helpful. And so, yeah, the Lux on 410 and Broadway, outside the loop, about 2 blocks down.
Mm, okay, that's outside the loop.
Outside the loop.
Oh,
Mhm.
so if I'm right, that place used to be called something else. Can't think of the name
Yes.
of it. Back in before the pandemic, it was another. I forget the name of the place. What it was
It's
called.
been a couple of different names, I think.
Yeah, I know which one you're talking about. Good, good. Like to hear.
Yeah, about two blocks outside the loop on the
Yeah,
right hand side, in a
yes,
little shopping mall.
yes.
Okay, so I believe that's it as far as the entertainment. Other things to do: travel, travel, travel. I'm planning trips now. My sister Stacy, my friends, everybody are in the middle of planning spring break coming up. So whether you stay here in Texas, whether you have a staycation and stay at home and make some fun, it's all kinds of things that you can do. Go on online, Pinterest, and different things, and they'll give you events or things that you can do with your kids. Okay. But there's nothing like a cruise if you can afford to take one. A lot of people are scared of all that water, but I'm like, once you take one cruise, you're gonna want one at least once a month, you know.
Yeah,
And if you go when it's not peak time, don't go when it's a day, don't go when it's the summer, because they like triple the price. You can get a cruise normal time, like around $300, a 4-day cruise. And then it goes on up, and depending on whether you have an inside room, a room with a window, or a balcony, or a suite, that's how the rates go up. But the good thing about when you pay for your cruise, everything is paid for. It's food 24 hours a day, and it feels like you're in a hotel. It doesn't really feel like you're on water. Now,
yeah.
if you happen to get a bumpy trip, there's this stuff you put behind your ear, and it takes less than a minute for it to start working for seasickness.
Oh,
And because a couple of times I was green as I don't know what, but
but
we found that stuff, and go to Walmart and get it for like $7. On
yeah,
the ship is like $25, you know.
yeah,
So
they get you.
they get you, but it works in less than a minute to make you start feeling better.
You know what? When you speak about cruise, let me see if this person is online right. Yeah, she is. Coco. She has a cruise. She take over everything.
Uh-oh.
And I'm gonna have to go on one of those cruises one day with her because I heard it's wild, but I don't want to get too wild with them, but I'm gonna find out if she got another cruise coming up. She'll let us know. She's on the show right now. Some way for her to chime in and let us know. And she's also a traveling agent.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, she does that too. And they travel. They're all over the place. We were talking one time of getting one of those great big RVs and packing people in it and just go across town hitting all of the stepper events. Just show up, pack up, and leave. Let me see. Agree because I'm a travel agent. Island Takeover is coming up. Island Takeover is coming up on December of 2023. I don't know if
Oh,
I don't want to mention that on the new Virgin adult only cruise line. Now, Coco, you know I could go somewhere with that, but I'm gonna be nice. I'm gonna leave that one alone.
don't start, Ron.
You
Don't
know,
start.
my mind just focusing on one thing right there, but I'm gonna leave that alone. I'm gonna be nice. Sandra, do not send the rockets. I recant it. Okay, yeah, they have a takeover. They do every year. The reason why she do it then because it's her birthday month. That's the reason why she do it with her
Well,
such
hopefully she can pick a time where it's not so expensive because the closer you get to Christmas or Thanksgiving, those rates are like triple the
yeah.
price.
Oh no,
And
she
then also you got to watch the weather. What is it? Hurricanes or tornadoes?
well
Like around October, November.
nothing there because hurricane season officially is over with in November. So that's well, the way climate change, we don't know when hurricanes start or end.
That is so true.
Yeah, but don't worry, she plans things ahead of time. She get good prices. This year they're gonna be hitting 4 countries. Will the countries be
Oh,
the same after they leave from there? I don't know.
no,
So
no, and especially if we join her.
for Cheryl too. No, we'll keep her at home. You know,
Cheryl, Sandy, everybody.
yeah, but that probably be another type of cruise right there. But she threw anything that she does, she throws on some like a few years ago for the pandemic, Coco would throw this thing called the chocolate ball, and it was the most happening thing to go on. So somebody asked me the other day about it. So I talked to Coco yesterday. She said she's thinking about doing it in 2024, another chocolate ball. We have artists like London, Latoya London, who was on American Idol. She was there. And then my boy was there, Chris Youngblood. So they go out and find these artists that has this stepping beat music to it. And I don't know how they get them, but they get them. So look forward for that coming in 2024 to a place in San Antonio, the Chocolate Bar.
To a place near you.
Yes.
That sounds wonderful.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, she knows how to throw a party, so that's
Yeah.
something to look forward to.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But I'm honored that they asked me to be out there at Nobles on March 3rd. So I get to go out there and show people my other side.
Nobles, the staff is so friendly and everything. So it's like go out there and grab you some food and a drink and just enjoy the entertainment.
Yes, exactly. It's real nice. I like the way it's set up out there. You know, most of the establishments are set up wonderful, from Nobles to Horizon More to Midtown to FM 78. I mean, they got everything you need anywhere you go at any time.
I had to give him some decorating ideas when I went out there. He had the chairs and the bar. They were in the wrong order. And I'm like, why would you have a tall close to the dance floor and the people back here in these little seats can't look over the
Yeah.
so he took it pretty well. I said it must be a man decorating this place, but anyway,
Ooh,
he's
ouch,
got it in.
ouch, ouch, boy. I'm hurt.
Anyway, he has it in order now, and so everybody can see the dance floor now. But
Yeah,
yeah, they are so friendly, and they love Cheryl when she comes out there for karaoke. And so we got to find out for sure if it's going to be Thursday or Friday. We hope it's Friday because they're already pretty much booked on Thursday and Sunday with Music Man and with Dee Dee. So hopefully he'll have it on Friday.
Yeah, but speaking about for Cheryl, I don't want her head to get so big she can walk out the door.
It's already big.
The other day I was playing this song and I was listening to it. It's by Phyllis Hyman.
Ooh, I love Phyllis Hyman.
Yeah, and the answer is she sung that song. She had some notes. I said, for sure could sing that. So I gave her an assignment. I said, your job is to learn this song. No ifs, ands, but you will learn this song.
You will.
Yeah, I didn't ask. I told her she will learn because I know she could do it. I know she could do it. So I'm waiting for her to debut that song. And she's gonna let me know when she debut it because I want to be there to
Oh, V, you gonna do it tonight?
you know.
We're gonna be at Horizons and More tonight for karaoke,
I
and the band will be behind the karaoke singers.
well, I'm a show. She said, "I'm learning it now, boss man."
You should wait till the last minute.
No, I introduced her that song. I think it was last week when I played it, and she was
You
listening.
mentioned it to me, yeah. I
And,
love all of Phyllis Hyman stuff. She
uh,
has a few good ones for V to learn.
yeah, and I think that's her tempo right there. That's her. I think she could do that. You know, like I like Crystal singing Natalie Cole. You know, she could do a
Mm-hmm.
Natalie Cole real good. So it's a different.
Crystal can sing anything. I always bug her to sing, and I'm telling you,
Yeah,
she look at me like Sharon for real again, you know. But
and
I'm like, hey,
I played the original this morning by Jennifer Holiday.
Holiday,
Yeah, I played that this morning. And boy, you know who else does a good job at that? Jennifer.
who Hudson,
Yeah,
Jennifer Hudson,
Hudson
yes.
does a great job at that. And so I was really going down the line talking about Black history and music earlier this morning. For those who's not up at 6 a.m., you missed a lesson. So I was talking about how some of the Black artists back there, the way they were treated. I mean, they were fine on stage, but after stage, it was treated like any other Negro out there, getting back of the bus, go out the back door.
Go
But
out the back
yeah, but
door.
if you was up
Don't sit
there,
with the rest of the people. Yeah,
right, and they couldn't come down from the stage and greet people. They had to stay on that stage, leave where they came in at, and keep on stepping.
take your food with you.
Yeah.
You get a paper plate instead of a real plate. You
Mhm.
know, all that kind of stuff. So it's good that we've come so much further than that. And I was just speaking, I have somebody I need to introduce you to, but I was just speaking to him about that last night and about MLK and how far we've come and how much further we have to go. So we I'll talk to you about it later, but yeah, his name is James Armstrong, and man has so much knowledge. I'm in my driveway trying to get in the house, but he kept on and I kept on listening, wanting more and more and more. Very knowledgeable.
Oh, you know what else? Who was knowledgeable we had on the show last week?
Who is that?
Skip.
Yes, my
He
boy Skip.
he was very knowledgeable on he opened up the eyes of everybody, didn't know what went on behind the scenes with record producers and all that. Because nobody we just seen what that we how I put it, you see the what's going on now, the polish, but you don't know go behind the scenes. There's a lot of cutthroats out there. And they still
Yeah.
filtering that money to radio stations to play certain songs to get them up there. That act been going on for years. Hey, look here, I want you to play this song. That's the reason why I started my station. Let me tell you the reason why. Because I listen to some of the local stations, and they play the song 4 times in 1 hour. I
Yes.
knew what was
Yes.
going on. They were being paid to play it.
Oh.
So you just don't magically.
I'm like, we got a million songs out there, so why do they keep
Thank
playing
you.
that same handful all day long?
Right. And so I started my station on that because of that, you know. And now I'm introducing local artists I'm starting to play because they're just now starting to send me their music. And we got a bunch of talent here in San Antonio.
We do.
And I want everybody to hear it. And as soon as I get enough together, we're going to do a Saturday morning show at 11 o'clock featuring local artists. And that's what I want to do. That's my goal. So you just told me Cheryl, you just talked about the Cheryl band that was R&B. Those are the type of bands I want to get to know, to get some music from, so I can start playing it. You know, what better place than to air it, do exclusive here on WSAN radio.
It's amazing how the different people around San Antonio, the singers, the bass players, the drummers, how they all interact and interchange with each other. If any of them need something, another one is going to hop in there, you know. So it's really good that I'm not going to play for you. No, 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 you know. So from one minute to another, you'll be, when we're out there, I'm like, okay, now is that reminisce or is that
Yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
you don't know because they all mingle and intertwine, and so that is really good that they jump in and they help each other out. And last week when we were at the Black Clove Pub, I was glad to see that they had a little bit of a stage there, because I'm always advocating for the drummers to be on a pedestal, because the band always covers up the drummer, you know. But they had a stage there, and so you could see the drummer pretty well and everything behind the legends and MFS. So it was more people need to start, you know, lifting up the drummer instead of the guitar players and keyboardists. Everybody's in front of the drummer, because when he starts doing that, you know, that role, you want to see him do it. You don't want to just hear it. You want to see him do it. So
See, you see who Sharon's biased for, the drummer, because the drummer is the heartbeat of the band. People don't
yes,
realize that they are the heartbeat. Oh,
my brothers, both of them played the drum, and that gets you going.
yeah.
The drummer just gets you going. So that, and I love the bass, Mr. Rob Noble. If you're watching, we love you and your bass playing. And the Cheryl's Church, my friend John Kyle's church, New Dimensions. She said they were really thrilled with Rob coming out there and pitching in and everything. So I'm gonna have to go and check it out again. I've been there once before, but I'm gonna go again and check Reverend John Kyle's church out. The people were just fantastic.
Well,
Made you feel right at home.
yeah, I don't know. Tina, we call her Reverend HTO. She's been on the show several times.
Mm-hmm.
She invited me to her church because she was ordained as a minister Sunday. So
Oh wow, congratulations.
yeah, so I went out there Sunday. She didn't know I was coming. And
Oh,
when they asked all the visitors, then I stood up. She seen me and she couldn't believe I was there. Well, she made her way around and I surprised her. And I tell you, I made a joke. I said, I got there at 6. By the time everything was ordained and all that,
I remember what you said.
it was after 8 o'clock. And Sandra go to the same church. I said, if I ever go back to y'all church, I'm bringing a lunch.
I
Because
remember you said that.
but
Say, bring a snack with you.
yeah, but the word is good no matter what church you go to. But congratulations to Tina again. Whoever she deserves that, because she's a good woman and everything. Okay, now we got church out of the way.
Right. That's always something good to do. Lift your spirits up.
So
And we don't get your spirits lifted up, whether it's dancing or whether it's listening to the word of the Lord. We're gonna get your spirits up in San Antonio. And
um
then don't forget about I'm sorry, go ahead.
no, I was going to say for Cheryl sings in the church.
Sometimes.
Oh, sometimes. Do they ask her, or she just grabs the mic and get up there and sing? Like she did that one time at Horizon. Or are you leaving, Ryan? Yeah, you gonna sing? No, I ain't singing. She went there and grabbed the mic and started saying goodbye to the Lou. I don't know what she was singing.
She just get up and go grab the mic, huh?
And the DJ was singing with her.
Ron, don't be talking about my little sister like that.
Oh, see now, no, remember, she's the middle one.
Yes, she's the troubled one.
There you go. I like hearing that.
But okay, so then we talked about travel. There's so many things you can do with travel, and whether it's by car, boat, plane, make you stop and enjoy life, see some of the world. If it's not in your budget, get on the computer and travel. You can see all kinds of places: Paris, Japan, China. All the beautiful beaches. Get on the computer and let your children sit next to you on the computer. Go to the library if you don't have a computer. That's my kids we lived in the library when they were 1, 2, 3 on up, and you see a little 1-year-old kid, they love messing with the computer. They don't know what they're doing, but they're going to figure it out. So take your kids to the library and let them enjoy playing on the computer. There's all kinds of books for them to read and take home.
Yeah.
Then also, I had told you about Rainforest. That was a nice restaurant for the children to see the animals come to life. They have gorillas and lions and tigers and bears, oh my, all around the restaurant. And so on every 15 minutes, they may move or wiggle or something like that. And then every 30 minutes, there's a thunderstorm. And so the lights flash on and off. The animals really start moving and making noises and stuff. So it's a really cute idea. So take your children down there to see the rainforest restaurant.
I'm just, everybody's messing with me now. Coca just put down, hey, the 4th of July, Ron is singing. Which Ron? Ron Isley? I don't recall signing a contract to sing Coco. See, you don't started something over there.
The 4th of July?
Yeah, it's not even here yet. That's all right. I'm not mad at her.
Okay, and then since Valentine's Day is coming up, I want everybody, especially the ladies out there, to remember about if you're going to get your nails done, we have Laurie's nails and we have Jasmine McPherson's nails. They both do a wonderful job. Go get your nails done and get all pretty for your significant other or for yourself. Also, Girl Scout cookies are out. So I think Laurie is selling those. So make sure you get your Girl Scout cookies. Take a sewing class. Rosie Allen.
There you go.
Teaching sewing. And so she should be starting back her sewing classes pretty soon. And I'm going to be making Ron that famous shirt with the messed up sleeve and lopsided buttons. And
I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, so by holiday time, I should have your shirt ready.
All right.
Okay, don't make sure you get out to see NCS. I believe this week they're going to be at D. Willie's on O'Connor.
Yes, okay.
Also, another thing that I do, we need to start doing more of it, is Gold's Gym. I go swimming at Gold's Gym. Since I had the knee replacement, the swimming is good for my legs and my back and everything. And so, and another thing, take a class. If you have something wrong with you, like diabetes, high blood pressure, take a class and find out about your body. If you don't want to take a class like at a clinic or something, go online and take the time to read about your body and how to maybe get off of those meds. Find somebody to talk to, like Cheryl, that has natural ways for you to get off of meds.
Yes. Boy, they mess with me. They tell me I got time to practice.
Yeah, you do.
I'm gonna do the same thing I did last week. Somebody asked me, how come you don't play Sheila E? And the guy betted me I wouldn't play a Sheila E song. Well, I did. I played for 7 seconds and took it off. And then I said, where's my money? He bet it. He still haven't paid me. I'm letting know. He said, but I said, no, you didn't say the whole song. You said play.
You didn't say the whole song.
I played 7 seconds
You
of
gave him
cheerleading.
seven
I
seconds.
gave him 7 seconds. That was 7 seconds too much.
Okay, Ron, and Billy Ray is going to be at Luna's on the 24th of this month.
All right.
Um, so that's right before somebody's birthday on the 26th. So,
So I wonder who
so
that is.
yeah, some sweet, wonderful woman. Her birthday's on the 26th. Anniversary is on the 25th. So, happy early anniversary to my husband, Fred. And anyway, everybody needs to go check out Billy Ray at Luna's.
All right. Also, I forgot. Uh, Coco got a young man out there named Lucky. He has horses, and
Yes.
he gives horse riding lessons. So that'd be something to go out and do.
Little Lucky. Yep.
Yeah, it says it's great exercise for who? You or the horse. I don't know which one exercise. But what's so funny, I was out there seeing my Papa screen blowing it up, and I look at the corner of my eye. Here's Baby D walking the horse. She's supposed to be riding the horse. They came to her defense. It wasn't her fault. I said, "Do you know who Baby D is?" But it was. She said the horse is acting up, so you know. And then here's for Cheryl. 200-mile walk is coming soon. Healthy house. 200 miles. Well, when you finish,
Wow.
you ought to be healthy. Are you sure that's not 20 miles, not 200 miles? Come on, for Cheryl.
With her, it's 200.
200. She probably don't want to walk. A lot of people start with her, but I'm not guaranteed a lot of people are going to end with her 200 miles. All right. Come back and
Yeah,
tell.
so what was that last year when we went? Everybody had their trailers, and Little Lucky had his horses out there. It was out in the country, the trail ride.
Oh, yeah. Where everybody went to, they camped out and everything. Yeah.
And all our karaoke friends had their trailers out there, and
Right.
we sat outside, and they just sang and just enjoyed life.
Yeah, I remember that. Oh,
There were a lot of different stages that had line dancing and a lot of food trucks out there. That was really nice. So hopefully they'll do it again. I think they do it every year, so I'm gonna look forward to that.
okay. Cheryl just specified 200 miles in 30 days. That sounds more like it.
Ooh,
That sounds more like it. All right, Cheryl. It's about time you clarify that because
it would be 30 years for me.
you got people scared over here. Don't want to take a step when you mention that 200-mile walking.
200 miles in 30 years.
Ooh, yes, yes, yes. All right. We are looking at it's an annual 200-mile challenge or 30 for 30. All right. We got her plug in. I'm gonna send her a bill for talking about it. That's something to do with her. Well, all right. We got everything going. So everybody be ready for this week. Coming to a place near you will be Sharon and her pesky friend for Cheryl.
Yes, yes.
And I'm gonna be showing up at a couple places.
And everybody check out your huh?
No, go ahead. Everybody check out what?
Everybody check out the websites of all of these clubs. Horizons and More, who is my new sponsor. Uptown 78, Nobles, Midtown, Luna's. Check out all of the club's websites because you may want to do something on a Wednesday or Thursday. So just check it out because they update their website every day, seems like. So something new pops up.
Yeah.
So once this show is already over, you might miss something. So go to their website on the day that you know that you want to go out and make some plans.
Yes.
Especially for Valentine's Day coming up.
There you go. There you go.
Ron, have you made your plans yet for Valentine's Day? Because I'd hate to see you in trouble.
Because we don't do too much. We just go to lunch or dinner. That's it. But I'm glad you brought that up because this Valentine's Day, you know that the Bexar County Courthouse always have people come over there and get married. and all
Yes.
that. But this year, Cat Brown Precinct is going to do it at their precinct. And that for free marriages, you got to make reservations and make sure you get your mirror license. It's not legal without that. But they asked me to step in, play music, and to broadcast live from there.
Oh,
So
nice.
that's going to start at 6 p.m. on Valentine's Day. WSN.
And where is this located?
You know what, Sandra, if you're on there, let me know because I put the flyer out, but for the live me, I cannot find it. Let me see if I can find it real quick because that would be something nice. I know it's on Northeast Loop 410. I know that, but I can't remember where because I had the flyer where it had the phone number to call for make a reservation because you have to do that in order for you to get on there. So, you know, this is why I give her thinking that I'm smart.
I love romantic things like that. And so that's going to be real nice to see everybody dressed up and just in, making those marriage vows. So
Yes, here it is. I found it. Woohoo! It's going to be at 2711 Southeast Loop 410.
Southeast.
Reservations? Yeah, Southeast. Reservations, I said Northeast. I stand corrected. Exchange your wedding vows, complimentary of Judge Garcia, followed by a free reception refreshment, sponsored by Constable Cat Brown, February 14th, from 6 p.m. to 6:30 p.m. at 2711 Southeast Loop 410. Make your reservations. Call 210-335-4903. Wow. Okay, I found it, Sandra. You're late.
They're going to be busy that day.
Oh, they are. They are going to be very busy. Actually, people have been sending me messages, want to know when it's going to be, and I was telling because I had it in front of me, but now I'm at to put it. I'm going to repost it again, so everybody know because it is next week. So, all right, Miss Sharon, we appreciate you coming on board and doing your thing, and keep that pesky friend safe.
Thank you, Charlie.
And
Your angels are going to talk to you later.
all right, we'll talk to you later. All
Have a
right,
good day, everybody.
okay.